Hey guys, Casey here. Welcome back to Lions Den Investments and Reviews. In today's episode, I don't really have a whole lot to cover on the crypto market per se. Um, it's if you look at the markets right now, Bitcoin's at $50,281, and we flipped some resistance here, as you can see, where I've got this cursor, and we came up, and right now we're bouncing off of the. Looks like we may take a bounce off the resistance here and head higher going into January. But honestly, guys, that is really minuscule in comparison to some of the things that I'm going through right now with family matters. And I don't know if any of you guys, subscribe to the channel, have watched my post or seen my post that I sent out just recently on my dad. But he caught COVID and is in ICU. And he originally went on oxygen. They had him on 60 liters of oxygen for, probably about 4 or 5 days. He hasn't come off of it, so it's actually been longer than that, but they moved him over to ICU. So he's in ICU right now. And if you guys don't know who my dad is, this guy, people talk about free spirit. People that really, by design, people in general are not. We're not designed for what we're going through right now, as a whole. When it comes to lockdowns and just social distancing and working from home and all of that, right? And guys like my dad who are free spirit who love to be around other people. It's he's never really complied with any of this, and it's finally caught up with him. His luck is finally caught up with him. But these are pictures of my dad at the current moment. So if you guys want to know what my dad looks like, this is him. And right now he's in ICU. His name's Brad. This was earlier before he went to ICU. So, as you can see just from his pictures here, the guy's in good spirit. But he's definitely fighting for his life right now. And I guess through this whole thing, it's really hit me hard, uh, especially when it comes to your health is your wealth, guys. Okay, and I know on my channel I talk about and focus on investing in assets and creating wealth, but there's four pillars to life that I've found. That's health, wealth, love, and happiness. Okay, you can't have a well-rounded life and a successful life if you don't have those all in sync together. Okay, so it's health, wealth, love, and happiness. And granted, I put health, or I put health at the top there, because if you don't have your health, then whatever you make as far as money in your lifetime is not going to matter. Case in point, insurance. Okay, if you take a look at insurance from an investment standpoint, a lot of people are, all about picking the insurance with the lowest cost. Well, that may not be the case because, if you go into the hospital like my dad and you're on ICU, regardless of what it might be, if it's something outside of these variants, cancer, heart attacks, anything like that, that stuff adds up over time, and you want to have insurance to cover that so that your health, you can maintain that. So you know paying the least amount for insurance, to me, is kind of a myth. I would recommend that people take a second look at their insurance and maybe invest in a better insurance, which means you have to pay more money for it. Okay, but on the flip side of that, if you catch something or you have to go into the hospital, it's going to cover more for you, so you're not going to be left with the financial strain of that on the back end. So something to consider as an investor is insurance. And that's one reason, guys, why I've kept my day job, is because, my company offers really, really good healthcare insurance, and I don't want to give that up. Not to mention, it's about value and exchanging value. And I said that, it hit me really hard earlier, Just a few minutes ago, I was telling you that I was overcome with this feeling earlier in the week when my dad went into the hospital. I was overcome with this feeling of joy, uh, gratefulness for what I have. Like just being able to wake up in the morning, guys, and know that you've got your two arms and legs and everything's working okay, and you're breathing okay. That to me is, you should be grateful for that. And so it's been an emotional roller coaster ride over the last week, and I just want to apologize for not getting any videos out. I've had a lot on my mind, and I wanted to share it with you guys because, again, as an investor, it's not just about investing in an asset. It's about investing in yourself, and that comes to your wealth, knowledge, uh, love, being happy. And the one thing that I'm finding through all this is that to be a better person, and this is part of my goal in 2022, is to be a better person. And that, a lot of that has to do with exchanging value, bringing value to the table for other people, impacting other people's lives. Okay? Because what is life about? If you're not growing and learning and sharing that with other people and trying to motivate and inspire them to be great in life and be a better version of themselves, then what are you doing? And it just hit me. It was like this feeling came over me on Wednesday, and it hasn't left. And I hope to God it never does, because I've had this overwhelming feeling of joy, of being grateful. And then on top of that, being able to exchange value like I have on this channel and continue doing that for you guys and sharing what I know. Um, and my hope is that you guys will share it with other people, because if you can inspire and motivate and impact other people to understand all of what I'm telling you and apply it to their own life and then share it with other people, you can impact. That's how you change the world. You can impact thousands of people, millions of people in your lifetime. Um, and to me, that's greatness. And I'm on this journey in life, as we all are. And it's what you do with your time that really matters. Because as they say, guys, life is too short sometimes, right? So I just want to come out here and shoot a video on that real quick. Uh, my dad he's fighting for his life right now. He's doing good. He's stable. He's not necessarily improving, but you know, he's he's definitely fighting, and he's trying to hold things together spiritually for himself. And you can tell from a couple of those pictures there that I showed you that he's in good spirit, and we're all praying for him. Um, yeah, just it's an emotional roller coaster. Every day is up and down, um, and it affects everybody differently too. So yeah, I don't really know what to do. My thoughts are all over the place right now, and I'm trying to focus. But it is difficult. It's challenging. So just bear with me here over the next month or so. I'll try to get some content out here, and I'll try to do my best to put something together for you. But with that said, I hope you guys had a Merry Christmas. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button as well. Helps with the YouTube algorithm. Gets this content out there to other people. And yeah, with that said, I always tell you guys on this channel, I always tell you, have no fear, right? Well, that's something that I'm standing by. I'm going to triple down on. I don't have any fear regardless of what happens, because there's a lot of things outside my control. And sometimes you just got to let go and try to look at things from a different perspective. So even in the worst of times, even in chaos, you can. It's all how you look at it. So for me, I'm trying to look at it as, okay, what can I do as a person to to better myself and make myself a better version moving forward, regardless what the outcome is with my father and other people that I may know that are going through challenging times right now. So it's all about your attitude. So if there's any advice I can give you right now from what I'm going through, and if any of you guys can relate with this, it would be kind of change your perspective if it's negative right now, and try to be grateful for what you have. Okay, and just continue to improve on yourself, um, and stay positive. With that said, guys, as usual, like I say, have no fear, my friends, and I will talk to you here soon. Thanks.